Okay, hello everyone. I'm going to go through some corrections from the revision booklet that I gave you before half term. I'm going to continue to work through it. Okay, this will help you to at least be at a 4 before we start in year 11. So let's try and get this done. We're only going to do it this week, and then we're going to do something different next week. Okay, so pause it anywhere you need to if you want to see the answers. I can explain some of them. Okay, so the first one, the topic is related to highest common factor and lowest common multiple. This should have just been logical for you. They both set their alarms at 6:45. Tom sounds every 9 minutes. Amy sounds every 12 minutes. So you could just add up in 9s and add up in 12s and see when they have the same number. So then it would be 36 minutes after they set the alarm. So it would be 7:21. Something similar for the next one. Candles are in packs of 30, so you go up in multiples of 30. The holders come in packs of 18, so you go up in 18s till you find a similar number. Then how many candles is that? How many packs of candles? And how many packs of holders? Okay. And then 90 would be the final answer. Okay. Next one was about buses. This is one that comes up very regularly. The first one leaves every 24 minutes. So you just go up, keep adding on 24, keep adding on 20 for the second one. Eventually they will meet at 120 minutes. That's 2 hours. So then the time would be at 11 o'clock. Next one is cheese slices and burgers. So these are all same type of questions. Count up in the multiples, figure out when they have the same number, and then see how many packets or boxes or holders or whatever you're asked for. Okay, so it's 60 bread rolls. And the next one, so pause it if you need to check your answers. It was 3 and 5 and 120. The highest common factor. This was one way we did it in class before. Or else you could do it by figuring out what's the biggest number that fits into both of them. Sorry, all three. And it happened to be 8. If you did it using the Venn diagrams, you'd do it that way. Okay. Number 7, product of prime factors. So you keep dividing down till you're left with just prime numbers. Okay, so we've done that. It was a big number, so it's difficult to start with, but it's an even number, so 2 will always fit into it till we get to this odd number. And then whatever way you figure that out, could have been 9 times 3 or 3 times 21. This is another highest common factor. What's the highest common factor of these two? And it is 120. Okay, we'll do indices as well. The reciprocal of 5, it means turning 5 upside down in theory. So it'll be 1 over 5. This one, if it's a negative indice, it means it's 1 over that number. So all the rules are up here for indices as well. That's 1 over 9. The square root of 81, that means what number do you times by itself to give you 81? It's 9. For the next one, you do both parts separately. 5 times 5, 25. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Add the two of them, 33. For these ones, you have to put them in order. Anything to the power of 0 is always 1. This is just minus 5. This is just 0.5. And if it's to the power of minus 1, it means it's 1 over that number again. Okay. And there are some other answers for you to have a look through. I'm going to go as far as page 10. So when you're multiplying with powers, you just add the top numbers. So it's A9. For this one, you divide the numbers by the numbers. So that's 9. 45 divided by 5 is 9. E6 minus E1 is E5. And F8 minus F2 is F6. Okay. Fractional indice means it's the square root. Okay. This is the same. You add the indices on top. 5, 10. You subtract the indices when you're dividing. 7, 3. And so on. Okay, so if you need to pause it and check your answers, do that. Rounding. Round to 2 decimal places. So you go to the second decimal place, and then that's a 9. Okay, so they're all the rounding ones. I don't think we need to go through much of it. No. And BIDMAS, once you follow the order, you should be able to do that as well. Okay, that is page 10, so I'm going to stop it there just in time.